Mavis is a diesel engine belonging to the Farquhar Quarry Company. They bought her to shunt trucks in their sidings. She is black and has 6 wheels. These, like Toby's, are hidden by side plates. Mavis is young and full of her own ideas. She is sure they are better than anybody else's. She loves rearranging things and puts Toby's trucks in different places every day. This makes Toby cross.
Trucks should be where you want them when you want them.
Oh, fudge,
said Mavis and flounced away. At last Toby lost patience.
I can't waste time playing hunt the trucks with you. Take them yourself,
he snapped. Mavis was delighted. Taking trucks made her feel important. At Farquhar, she met Daisy.
Toby's an old fusspot,
she complained. Daisy liked Toby, but was glad of a diesel to talk to.
Steam engines have their uses, but they don't understand.
Toby says only steam engines can manage trucks properly.
What rubbish! Depend upon it, my dear. Anything steam engines do, we diesels can do better.
Toby's line crosses the marsh road behind Farquhar Station, and for a short way follows a farm lane. The rails here are buried in earth and ashes almost to the tops. In wet weather, animals, carts and tractors make the lane muddy and slippery. Frost makes the mud rock hard. It swells it too, preventing engines' wheels from gripping the rails properly. Toby found this place troublesome, so when Frost came, he warned Mavis and told her just what to do.
I can manage, thank you. I'm not an old fusspot like you.
The trucks were tired of being pushed around by Mavis. It's slippery, they whispered. Let's push her around instead. On, on, they yelled as Mavis reached the stop board, but Mavis had heard about Percy and took no chances. She brought them carefully down to the lane and stopped at the level crossing. There her second man halted the traffic while the guard unpinned the wagon brakes.
One in the headlamp for fusspot Toby,
she chortled. She looked forward to having a good giggle about it with Daisy. But she never got her giggle. She was so sure she was right that she'd stopped in the wrong place. In frosty weather, Toby stops before reaching the lane, and while some of his trucks are still on the slope, this ensures that they can't hold him back, and their weight helps them forward till his wheels can grip. But Mavis had given the trucks the chance they wanted. Hold back, they giggled.
Grr up,
ordered Mavis. The trucks just laughed, and her wheels spun helplessly. She tried backing, but the same thing happened. They sanded the rails and tried to dig away the frozen mud, but only broke the spade. Cars and lorries tooted impatiently.
grr,
Wailed Mavis in a helpless fury.
I warned her. I told her just where to stop. I can manage, she said, and she called me an old fusspot.
She's young yet, and...
She can manage her trucks herself.
They're your trucks, really. Mavis isn't supposed to come down here. If the Fat Controller...
You wouldn't tell, would you?
Of course not.
Well then.
But...
his driver went on.
If we don't help clear the line, he'll soon know all about it, and so shall we.
Yes,
said Toby thoughtfully. An angry farmer was telling Mavis just what she could do with her train. Toby buffered up.
Having trouble, Mavis? I am surprised.
Gross.
With much puffing and wheel slip, Toby pushed the trucks back. Mavis hardly helped at all. The hard work made Toby's fire burn fiercely. He then reversed, stopping at intervals while his firemen spread hot cinders to melt the frozen mud.
Goodbye,
he called as he reached the crossing.
You'll manage now, I expect.
Mavis didn't answer. She took the trucks to the sheds and scuttled home as quickly as she could.